It can be perfectly fine to go out on a date to a sandwich bar, or let's say KFC, McDonald's, or something easy and cheap. When? When you are coming from the same culture, when you know each other's backgrounds, when you know the person and you aren't worried that she's going to make a judgment on you basing on the place where you're taking her to. But there is a big risk for that. If you are in the same culture and you are a well-off man, you are trying to, not to disclose, let's put it this way, not to disclose what you're worth, then do it. But if she doesn't dress up, if she wears casual, if she doesn't make an effort to make herself beautiful, that is also okay, because this is where you are taking her. You usually meet on a first date like this, and it shows like openness. Shows openness to people that are just testing each other. You're testing her on the attitude, and she's testing you on the same. And then you see what happens, and then you see how it develops, and if it goes any further. And if it does, then you take each other out and you have this romantic date and whatsoever. But when you're dealing with a Ukrainian woman, inviting her to McDonald's or KFC or some sandwich bar on a date will show her that you're actually not a safe man to date, because it will show her that you don't have enough money. The biggest fear of our culture is the fear of poverty. We've been through so many challenges related to, you know what I'm talking about, related to wars, revolutions, regime changes, that anything that somehow hints on lack of resources is immediately interpreted as lack of resources. So if you are meeting a woman who relocated, and again, lack of resources, you don't want to give that impression or show that image of a man. So be aware of this. But of course, it's absolutely fine to go to a simple place and grab something to eat when you are in between interesting things that you are doing together, and in the evening you have this nice restaurant scheduled, but you are just between your horseback riding lesson and a dancing class, and you want to grab something to eat, but she may not like it because she is a healthy eater. She follows healthy diet, and she will say, And then again, you learn more about each other, right? So everything speaks about itself. And if she makes an attitude of like, oh, you're taking me to this cheap place, again, it speaks volumes of the person. Or if she creates a funny situation and laughs about this, and it's like, ah ha ha, you know, of course, we all have different ideas with a cheap place where you eat. So that gives you another layer of information about each other. But definitely, you will get to know this woman much better if you take her out to a sandwich bar. Try that. You may lose a relationship, but if she survives, maybe it's your destiny. And if you haven't found that woman yet, then talk to me. Come to marriagebynatalie.com, check my website, and schedule a personal interview with me. And I will help you find that soulmate that has the same key life values with you. So, let's talk.